Hi there, my name is Joy. Have you ever thought about the progression, the evolution of the Disney princess? Did you ever wonder how the socio-political factors in our world during the time of the creation of those princesses influenced the outcome of the princesses themselves? I'm going to go over how the Walt Disney Company pushed the progression of the princess over the decades and how those changes influenced the change in the definition of what a Disney princess is. Our very first princess is, that's right, Snow White, who made her debut during the Great Depression. Being the first official Disney princess, she sets the definition of what a Disney princess is, which, at the time, was a homemaker who, in the end, needed a prince to rescue her. This was truly the beginning of a Disney princess genre that we all know today. Our second princess is Cinderella. Cinderella came out 5 years after World War II. Post-World War II, more women joined the workforce because they needed to benefit the homestead and to be able to afford their newly large families. Cinderella followed the gender roles of Snow White in homemaking and eventually finds herself saved by a prince. The third princess is Aurora. With the influx of women in the workforce, this is the last Disney princess to exhibit women as being the stereotypical homemakers. Just like the princesses before her, she needed a prince to save her. 30 years later, following the death of Walt Disney, came the fourth princess, Ariel. While America was transitioning from the second wave feminist movement into the third, I believe Disney was transitioning from the conservative view to a more progressive standpoint by which they clothed the princess. Unlike the princess prior, Ariel was a spoiled princess rather than a homemaker. Despite the time frame of a third wave feminism movement, Ariel still needed a prince to save her, thus being the last. The fifth official princess is Belle. With the shift of the third wave feminist movement, Belle embraced individuality and strength and knowledge. Throughout the film, she did not fall for men who cared to date her. Putting her trust in being knowledgeable, she destroyed all the preconceived notions of what a Disney princess was supposed to be and embodied feminism in its fullest. Although she is not saved by a prince, she chooses to trust and love a prince. Following Belle is the sixth princess, Jasmine. Jasmine marks our first princess of non-white ethnicity. Aladdin was premiered during the time where U.S. troops were defending Saudi Arabia. Just like the princess before her, she chose love rather than being saved. Our seventh official princess is Pocahontas. Unlike any other princess from before, Pocahontas is a mature woman based off of a real person. Having such a strong Native American woman lead, this helped celebrate Native Americans who, at the time, were undergoing civil roundabouts with the U.S. government. Much like the few princesses before her, she decided to be with a man rather than be saved. Mulan is the eighth princess. Unlike other Disney princesses, Mulan rejected cultural gender societal norms. Rather than worry about a man saving her and her family, she took it into her own destiny to protect her family. Tiana is the ninth official princess. Earlier in the year, leading up to Tiana's release, President Barack Obama took office. The year of the first African-American president was also the year Disney released the first African-American princess. Rapunzel, our 10th princess. Disney's approach for Tangled was to reach a bigger target audience, more action scenes and jokes to cater to a gender-neutral audience. Rapunzel did not need saved, but she had longed to be outside of the tower, not to find love, but to find freedom. The 11th official princess, Merida, follows the societal shift from previous marriage expectations to single women being able to do what they want on their own time. Not only were cultural norms broken, but also gender norms as well, making her the first Disney princess to not choose love nor to choose a love counterpart. Our 12th and final princess to date is Moana. Moana continued and increased the ongoing ocean cleanup efforts. The movie followed the societal feministic views of women empowerment. Her father chose his firstborn daughter to hold power, and there was no depiction of a love interest. So there you have it, your 12 Disney princesses, ranging from 1937 to 2016. I hope you've learned about how the socio-political factors of our world impacted the princess genre throughout time. Again, my name is Joy Mack, and I hope you have a great day.